Is it true that the youth should marry early because the older mankind gets, the wiser they get, and the wise people just don't marry?
It is a painful truth, and mankind needs to wake up to it. You see, human wisdom is a trap that leads to calculated loneliness. The older mankind gets, the more guarded, cynical, and rigid they become. They call it wisdom, but it is just fear disguised as intelligence. They create endless checklists and try to calculate every single risk. But let us check what the scripture says in Proverbs chapter 3 verse 5. The word says, lean not on your own understanding. When mankind tries to measure divine covenant using purely human logic, I see they completely lock themselves out of the blessings of the Creator.
Fear disguised as intelligence, huh? But wait, should mankind wait until they have massive bank accounts and everything completely figured out first?
That worldly expectation has become a spiritual prison for the youth. You see, when you are young, you have the supernatural grace to adapt, build from scratch, and learn deep forgiveness together. So you learn to identify with Jesus Christ, the Son of the living God, as your anchor and provider. By the time mankind waits until they are fully settled and older, they become too rigid, and then they no longer want a companion to walk with. They want a set to fit into their selfish routine. They become too smart to trust God and too independent to submit to a covenant.
Oh wow, so mankind's wisdom is actually just an excuse to avoid walking by faith?
Exactly. So never let human logic cheat you out of God's design. Stop waiting for a perfect world that does not exist. Build while you have the grace. Anchor your union in the Son of the living God and let Him lead your home. Log out of the calculation and get born again in the Spirit.